Happy Halloween, everybody. I want to give you my top five movies for Halloween. Now, these are not the top five like best Halloween movies or horror movies. These are my personal favorites to watch around Halloween or movies that I just think are super awesome and fun. So let's get into it because I think this is a pretty good list. All right. My number five is Psycho. I'm a huge Alfred Hitchcock fan. He is my favorite director of all time. And Psycho is one of the best psychological thrillers I think ever done. Authentically creepy. Anthony Perkins does an amazing job as Bates. And what can I say? This is definitely a film to watch with the lights on. And but what a great film! One of the cool things about it from the marketing in 1960 when it came out, Alfred Hitchcock put in the marketing, please don't tell anybody about the film because he wanted the audience to experience the movie without any sort of idea of where it was going. So very cool. And I think a lot of people cooperated and didn't tell people so that the reactions people had in the theater were authentic and legit. So definitely a great movie to watch this time of year. All right, now my number four, The Thing. This is John Carpenter. John Carpenter is one of my top five favorite directors. Such a fun director. And this movie is actually a remake of a 50s black and white The Thing from Outer Space. And I actually think the remake is better than the original. And John Carpenter hit it out of the park. Kurt Russell stars in it, and he's awesome. Maybe it's just because I grew up and remember the 80s. And Kurt Russell was the biggest star in a lot of these like sort of B movie kind of things, and I'm a big fan. Kurt Russell's awesome. This movie is legit, definitely worth seeing, and authentically scary and creepy. I think this would qualify as like a real horror film. Maybe not in the sense of like a Bela Lugosi film like Frankenstein or Dracula or any of those, but an authentically scary film. So very cool, definitely worth a watch. I guess they're labeling it alien invasion body horror. But yeah, definitely awesome movie. All right, number three. This one this is probably not on your list. It's going to be on my list because I have that Michigan connection. Sam Raimi made this film in 1981 for, I believe, $17,000. So a super low budget movie filmed while he was a student at Michigan State University. This is a legit horror movie and another movie to watch with the lights on because this will scare you. And very well done. Had a couple sequels, and I think it got to be when finally got a big budget. 1996's Army of Darkness got really fun and silly, but this one, the original Evil Dead, authentically super creepy low budget movie. So definitely worthy of number three on my list. Now we're getting kind of more into what I would call my go-to films because I'm more of a goofy comedy, silly movie kind of guy. So, and then we got Mel Brooks's Young Frankenstein. Now, this movie has everybody. We're talking Gene Wilder, Marty Feldman, Terry Garr, you name it. This is an all-star cast of people. Every character actor you can think of somehow made it into this movie, and they do an amazing job. Highly recommended. I actually went to a revival a few years back where they and went back up on the big screen, and Mel Brooks did a live introduction from the Warner Brothers lot, and it was super cool. So Young Frankenstein, awesome. Young Terry Garr, just people forget how great an actress she was at this time. So just absolutely worth seeing. And again, every actor in this movie is one of those amazing character actors that was in everything in this time period. So highly recommended. Madeline Kahn, one of my all-time favorite actresses. She was in Blazing Saddles and hit it out of the park. So big fan. And now for my number one top Halloween movie, Ghostbusters. I love Ghostbusters. This movie came out in 1984. I think I was 6 or 7, I guess. So depending on when it came out. I love this movie. I've seen it every year, multiple times a year, my whole life. I don't know. It's fun. It's silly. It's not super scary. Got the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man. Bill Murray, Dan Aykroyd, Harold Ramis. Everybody was in this film. This is another one of those films with all the great actors and actresses. Sigourney Weaver, one of my all-time great actresses, absolutely. Harold Ramis, Rick Moranis, Annie Potts. A lot of you won't remember Annie Potts. William Atherton, great character actor. Ernie Hudson is the shit. This guy is awesome. I'm a huge fan. David Margolis, he was in everything. And then we get into some of the smaller actors here. But again, we're talking about people who have been character actors in everything. So Ghostbusters is my #1 Halloween movie. I love it. It's so much fun. Watch it again. Watch it with your family. Watch it with your friends. It's a movie that never gets old, and you can watch it over and over again because it's just a fun movie. Comment below. Let me know what your favorite movies are. Let me know if I'm way off the mark on my list here, but these are just my top 5 favorite Halloween movies, and I hope you have a fun and safe Halloween. Have a good one.